Hey, this is Dave. I am so excited to share with you Toro's Flex 4 60 volt max. This is the recycler 22-inch deck. Here's the instruction manual that comes with it. This battery powered mower is a beast. I want to make sure we can take a little look at it and you can see what comes when you buy one of the top rated mowers on the planet. Toro's been around forever and does not compromise on quality. So this is the official Flex Force Power System 60 volt max 22-inch recycler lawnmower. This is model 20363. Okay, so we're model 20363, and let me point out a couple features and then we'll see how it works. Here's the overview. We got a nice metal body. You got adjustable ride height. You can do a side discharge or you can do a bag. Incidentally, you can close or am I jumping ahead too far? Well, we're here. You can close or open the door that allows the clippings to go in the bag or just to be recycled down onto the yard. Of course, normally that would be closed for all that. If you're mowing exceedingly high grass, you would use a side chute. This is cool the way it works. It's not complicated at all. You lift this up and that just comes out. So I'm never going to use this, but you can see the two slots, they line up under here, and you would simply slide. I can't see, you can see better. There we go. And then down, and that's it. So slide chute's on, or the side chute is on, and now it's off. I will never use that in my normal stuff, but I want to have it handy for something I'm going to do a little bit later today, mulching some old vines. So with this door closed and this up into the recycle position, you can see that the grass clippings will go down to fertilize lawn. Arizona is the only place ever where you can't do that. You always have to bag your clippings. So here's the bag. It's a nice mesh bag. It's exactly what you'd expect. Nicely printed. You lift up this cover. Are we too close? Lift up the cover, grab the handle, and it just slides right out, right? And then here you can see that door. So remember this blue lever? If I move it, you can see it closes off so the grass gets recycled straight down. Or if you open it up, there you go. But I'm going to always have to recycle because of being in Arizona where grass won't break down, so I'm going to leave that in place. A couple other features. We've got dual side locks there so that you can store, put the handle forward to store your mower standing up. There we go, locked into position. So you can also hit a little higher. See how there's two holes? So you could, let's see if I can do this with one hand. So and that makes all the difference in the world. If you're a little taller, that'll be so much more comfortable for you. So here is, here, you lift the hood. This is where your battery's gonna go. This is where you can keep your ignition key, okay? And of course, it's not gonna run without a battery in it, but there's also this safety device. The ignition key fits right in here. You're good to go. And then if we were to want to get going mowing, look at this battery pack. It's awesome. Always make sure it's clear. You can see it's got a charge indicator on it. Fan cooled. The charger will cool it while it's going. Then you just line it up, push it till it clicks, and you're in. So if you want to start the mower, you're going to push the button, and then here's the mower handle. Did you hear it? And there we go. So, watch this. I'm not pushing, but if I just walk, see how it drives? It'll release. Isn't that cool? So, self-powered mower. I'm obviously standing to the side, and you just, as fast or slow as you want, It drives itself. And our lawn looks pretty rubbish right now, but you can see it's cutting. Let's see if we can get this. So it does a nice job cutting. And then we're off here. Let's come back over here where it's a little prettier. Alright. There's a couple things you should know about this mower that are super cool. Okay, so anyways, here, let me back up for a second. Here's that sliding handle. You can see it easily. If you just put your elbows to your side and walk comfortably, that'll track with you. And it'll adjust the speed to what works for you. You're going to hold that down, which allows it to run. Of course, you can't just start it that way. You got to use this button so that I didn't just start it. When you're folding the handles, just something to note, make sure these cables, so when you do that, make sure the cables are on the outside so you don't pinch them. You don't want to pinch those cables, clearly. So, and that's kind of a neat thing. I hadn't noticed that before. You can just stand this handle straight up. That's a nice storage option. That's a really nice storage option. Alright, so let's put this back down. But let's first pull the battery out. We know we're not going to run, right? Just because it's a video, I don't want to get in trouble with all the couple people. Put that down. I want to. Oh, this is what I want to show you. See that water port? I've never seen this in a mower before. So let's check it out under that. There is the sprayer. You hook it up, and it sprays out your mower. You put it on some pavement, and or in my case, grass. And it just cleans the whole thing. It's amazing. Then you run it for a couple minutes just to make sure it's dry, right? So the blade is here. You see the belt drive right there. You never need to lubricate anything on this mower. These are lifetime lubricated. But the blade, they're going to encourage you to replace that at the beginning of each season. You can see here's the side discharge hole. Here's the drive mower, or the drive motor, sorry. And then everything is just really simple. Here's what I like. It's all steel, except for that black part in the back, and that's where all the grass gets tossed into. So everything, this is going to be a durable mower, as long as the motors last. So I don't think we're going to have a problem. Here's the other thing, and where I wish it was a little bit different. The adjustment to store it, the official word is it has to be on the second to highest setting. And you can see we're just about there. So one more little click. You see that? Fits into the notch or just out of the notch. So that's the setting it's supposed to be at. And then it's backwards for the back wheels. It's, that's where it's supposed to be at for storage. And I think that is just to cover any possibility of the blade or something hitting the wall. So my mowing position is not going to be 3 5/8 inches. So, but it's also not going to be here at the lowest, which is 1 inch. So the mowing heights go between 1 inch and 4 inches. So I am going to go just right here, and so I'm on the third tooth. Let's see what that is. On the front, I got 1, 2, 3. So that's 2.5 inches. Hi, sweetie. So 2.5 inch height. I love this lawnmower. Do you like it? All right. So the front straight up is 2.5 inches, and in the back you can see that I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, 3 teeth up to get my 64 millimeter or 2.5 inch height. So we'll adjust this, and there we go. Doesn't matter if you're counting from front to back. 3 is 3. So both directions. Do you like it?
I love it and like it.
You love it and like it. Here's that door. Closes or opens. So I'm telling the people on the video. Are you gonna mow a lawn, Zoe? What do you think?
I'm not doing mowing lawn.
I think you should.
Yes, you do.
Well, better you than me, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine, you'll do it. All right, I got a lawnmower. So I learned to mow lawns with a self-propelled mower in Oregon.
Turn it on.
So, well, we don't just yet. All right, so now my height is set at 2.5 inches all the way around. Here's a different view of that washport, and she's mowing barefoot. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta run over a slide. So now, well, hold on a second. I gotta finish this video up, and I'll do it for now. Would you be in charge of that book and that black piece and take them to the patio? Oh, great. So let's get our battery back in. And hood closed. Oh, I need you to take the book.
Yeah. If someone
So
has a lawnmower, take my
here we go. Squeeze the bar. Push the button. Oh, I'm sorry. Push the button. Squeeze the bar. We're on. And now we're mowing. Look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it? Obviously we're not ready to really mow, but it gives you an idea. We dropped our aquaponics system over to drain all the old water out, and I forgot to put the pump back in. Alright, so does it mow? It does, it does. Is it self-propelled? It is. Do we need to clear the lawn before we mow? We do. Do we need a 5-year-old to mow the lawn? Yeah. Apparently we do. Hey, so here it is. That is Toro's. So let's say we are using child labor, right? So we're going to do these little handles down. Hold it, sweetie. And then, oh, are you okay? I think I just clocked her in the head. Are you all right, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So, hey, come back over. See if you can hold the handle this way better. I put it down for you. Let's see if we can move this a little.
That's like a kid-size Milan.
It's a little more kid size now, do you think? Yeah, so we won't tell her the trick.
What do we do now?
Well, this is not recommended, but especially because you don't have any shoes on, right?
Oh, I will get shoes on and then I can hop over.
Okay, so I'm going to cut the video before we have child labor, but this is the last thing I wanted to show you. Hose port, and so you just twist that on. I can't do this with one hand. There we go. Oh, nope. Anyways, you got the idea, and it cleans it all out. I've never seen that. I think that's really cool. So, hey, thanks for joining me. I want you to note that it looks like a classic Toro mower, but also we were out here with a 5-year-old, and when I said, do you want to mow? She says no, and then I said, come on, and she said yes. She doesn't say that to a gas-powered mower. I'm not saying that we should have 5-year-olds mowing lawns. I mean, clearly not. But that said, it's not a scary sounding machine. That's great. So, could you mow with your windows open? Yeah, I think you could. So, all right, when you get the mower, just a heads up. This gets sprung on. It's just held in like that. You put that little clip on, or the little cable, and then so that gets added. This gets added, and you saw how to do that. The handle gets folded, and you put the bag on. that is the entirety of the assembling. I charged the battery when it came, so mine came in 2 boxes. The battery is in one box with the charger and then the mower. Let's see if we got a 5-year-old who can operate this thing. Oh, good. Here's a different 5-year-old with no shoes. Nope. Are those work boots? All right. You ready? So I don't want you to learn how to do this, but be careful. No, hold on. Don't squeeze that yet. Hold it. Now, can a 5-year-old mow? Yes, and she's off. So, can you do that with your mower? Oh, here's the last thing I want to do. I'm going to take over, sweetie, just for a minute. Here's the last thing I want to do. Here's old loofah gourd vines that we chopped down. And I just wanted to... Hear that? So, that's a pretty nice job. I mean, these are pretty woody. You can see they've got them all up. Do you hear it kick up when it knows it's getting some work? That's cool. So I don't want to go too far because I have one that's still going. There we go. So if you are a gardener, grow cucumbers, loofahs, you know, any vines. Here's your vacuum. Also have a ton of basil. But do you hear how it kicks on? Amazing, huh? Let's see if it'll do that. That's a mistake, but let's try it. Woody it is, and now you can see it really does a remarkably good job, doesn't it? So that's just what I want to show you. This is not the most exciting review, I understand, but it's real, and this is really what we do. And it is not yet, sweetie. I'm going to wrap up this review. The video is the longest one I think I've ever made. So let's take a look now. So there's Toro, and you can see that huge pile that was here. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff. I could get it if I went over it again. But that just cleaned up. Vines that went from that black trellis all the way across. All the way. And so it just cleaned all that up. They've been out here drying, so they're a little harder. Now let's check our bag. See how we did. Watch your toesies. There it is. There it is. Want to see how finely chopped this is? And I just planted those. I don't want to do that. Here's what we're going to do. I'll put it right here just so we can see it. I'm going to end up putting these into compost. So, but look how fine this is. Does a nice job. If you want it finer, you can see some big pieces. I just, stuck it right down over the top. But if you want it finer, you just go slower. In my case, I would spread it out and mow it slower. But all this stuff, that is light, fluffy, nice stuff that can go into the compost, the actual compost pile, since we can't leave it on the ground in Arizona. So, hey, thanks for watching, Toro. I think you've knocked it out of the park. You got a nice empty handle on the back of the bag. I forgot to point that out. And there it is. Hey, do you want to see how it stores standing upright? So let's take the key out. Will you do that handle? See if it, no, this one right here. Can you turn that one right over on that side? It's right here. Don't get under that. And then we do this. And all the way. And then you can lock it into position. Do you see how it locks in? And then use the handle. Or I'm going to lift the front. And there it is. Takes up almost no room at all. No. I don't want to go crashing. There it is. Nice mower. It's a winner. Thanks for joining me.